So who is this actually good for? If you're running a small bar, a community hall, or even a medium-sized church, and you need a speaker that can fill the room without breaking the bank, this might be the one. But if you're just setting up a backyard party or a tiny meeting room, you could end up overpaying for power you don't need. And let's be honest, buying the wrong speaker can mean muddy sound, dead zones, or a setup that's more hassle than it's worth. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. This is a powered two-way speaker, but don't let the word powered fool you into thinking it's a plug-and-play Bluetooth box. It's not. This is a professional loudspeaker designed to be mounted, aimed, and powered by a separate amplifier or powered mixer. That means you'll need some extra gear and a bit of know-how to get it right. If you're coming from the world of all-in-one PA systems, this is a step up in complexity, but also in control. You're not just buying a speaker, you're buying a tool for shaping sound in a space. The real value here comes from the Waveguide and the rotatable horn. Most speakers in this price range throw sound in a fixed pattern, which can leave some listeners in the dark while others get blasted. But the AM7215 uses JBL's progressive transition waveguide, which gives you much tighter pattern control. That means clearer sound where you want it and less spill where you don't. And the rotatable horn lets you flip the coverage from horizontal to vertical, so you can adapt the speaker to the shape of your room. If you've ever struggled with dead spots or feedback, this is where the value really shows up. Now, let's talk about the drivers. You've got a 2265H differential drive low-frequency driver and a 2432H high-frequency compression driver. That's not just jargon, it means you're getting a driver designed for durability and consistent output, even at high volumes. The differential drive tech reduces distortion, so the bass stays tight even when you push the speaker hard. That's important if you're running music or speech in a space where clarity matters. But remember, this isn't a subwoofer. If you need deep, chest-thumping bass, you'll want to pair this with a dedicated sub. This speaker is all about mid-range punch and clear highs. One thing that caught my eye is the build. It's not flimsy plastic, it's got a reinforced enclosure and a durable grille. That matters if you're hauling it to gigs or mounting it in a public space. But it's also heavy, clocking in at around 60 pounds. If you're planning to move it around a lot, make sure you've got the right rigging or stands. And while it's weather-resistant, it's not fully waterproof. So if you're thinking of leaving it outside in the rain, think again. Who should buy this? If you're a musician, a small venue owner, or someone running events in a mid-sized room, this speaker is a solid investment. It's built to last, it sounds clear, and it gives you the flexibility to shape the sound exactly how you need it. If you're a home user or just starting out, though, you might want to look at something simpler and cheaper. This isn't a beginner's speaker, it's for people who know they need professional-grade tools. Where does this fall short? Well, it's not cheap, and it's not simple. You'll need an amp or a powered mixer to drive it, and that's an extra cost. If you're not comfortable with wiring or aiming speakers, you might end up frustrated. Also, while it's great for mid-range and highs, the bass is limited. If your music relies on deep lows, you'll need a subwoofer to fill in the gaps. And if you're using it in a very small room, the pattern control might actually work against you, making the sound too directional. So is it worth the price? For the right buyer, absolutely. If you need a reliable, high-performance speaker that can handle the demands of a small venue or event space, this is a smart choice. It's built to last, it sounds great, and it gives you the control to make your setup sound professional. But if you're just looking for something to plug in and play, there are simpler and cheaper options out there. If you're still on the fence, check out the link in the description to see the full specs and decide for yourself. Either way, make sure you've got the right setup to get the most out of this speaker. Because at the end of the day, the best speaker in the world won't sound good if it's not set up right.